Hello and welcome to another video. Although this video's title is intriguing, to say the least, it might not be what you think. Atrocity, the skin, has almost a 0% chance of ever returning in Bear Alpha. Sorry if I got your hopes up. However, although the skin likely won't come back, his quest likely will, and not in the way you think. In fact, there are some breadcrumbs laid out which point to Atrocity as well as the Cheese Factory Robloxian, who may I remind you is Bear Alpha's equivalent to Henry Master, becoming important once again. Today, I will be showing you all of the evidence pointing towards how Atrocity, his character, and not his skin, as well as Cheese Factory Robloxian, will be coming back to Bear Alpha. Let's begin. It's no secret to anyone that Atrocity's lore importance in Bear Alpha has faded away. Although he was really the force which kick-started the game's story, he, as well as Cheese Factory Robloxian, who I will now refer to as a CFR, haven't really been expanded on. The developers even stated how they would be turning into minor characters in terms of the overall story. Although this will likely remain true, Atrocity and CFR will likely receive one more cameo before the game gets discontinued, and I will be showing you the evidence for this. Let's start by looking at the Cheese Factory remake. When Cheese Factory was remade in the Autumn Break update, the Atrocity quest was disabled. This was especially interesting, as before it was remade you could still do the quest, although it didn't reward the skin. In addition to this, the Cheese Factory remake introduced a completely revamped lab in the basement. Now, if you recall, in the original Atrocity quest, you would have to press a button in a secret room in the basement in order to access the area where Atrocity was killed. In the basement of the remade Cheese Factory, you can actually find this hidden room behind a closed door. Now, although I don't have any photographic evidence of the secret room in the remade Cheese Factory, so you'll have to take my word for it, people have used tricks with their camera to see that it is there. Another thing I would like to mention is Sam's new dialogue. If you recall, Sam received new dialogue which can be accessed if you talk to him while owning the Exterminator badge. One of the things Sam says is how he and Whitey created all of the bears in Cheese Factory. He also mentions how he killed Atrocity and how CFR was there to witness it. Although this could just be a reference to this event, it could also act as foreshadowing for how it could become important later. So what does this all mean? The way I see it is that there has to be a reason for disabling the Atrocity quest and for adding the secret room in the remade basement. The potential foreshadowing from Sam could also be a hint towards something bigger. I believe that at some point, the Atrocity quest will be enabled and you will be able to access the secret room, and the reason behind it is that you would have to access the location where Atrocity was killed. Seeing how CFR is still at this location, I believe that he and Atrocity will become important in obtaining another piece of the puzzle. However, what piece of the puzzle will CFR and Atrocity be important in? Well, based on the existence of the Council, we know that the last Whitey token left to obtain will be the white one. Seeing how this is the final token, the final piece of the lore, I think it would be the most narratively satisfying if Atrocity and CFR are a part of it, as they essentially started the whole game's lore. It would also be cool to see them again. Who knows, maybe this whole time I have just been rambling. Maybe Atrocity is coming back and I am losing my mind. However, the way I see it, I think that Atrocity and CFR will be a key piece in obtaining the white Whitey token, the final piece of the lore. Thanks for watching and I hope you enjoyed.